everybody, and welcome to Cambrian Live. I'm Colleen Heidman. I'm a recruiter for Cambrian College. We're here live today from Studio 3190, which is our art lab for all of our creative arts and design students. You'll see we have some professors and students here working on their projects today while we broadcast. So today we're talking about how to apply to college. The first thing you're going to do when you apply to college is go to ontariocolleges.ca. And you'll see in the top right-hand corner, there's a login that you have to click on to get to your account. Now, you can either create an account, or you may have an existing account from applying to college sometime before, or something like that. If you have an existing account, it's a really good idea to use that forgot your password or username link to recover your account, just so we can keep all your information in one place. If you don't have one, then you'll go on and do all the things you need to just create an account, and then you'll start working on My Profile. When you get to the profile part, the first part you're going to fill out is the personal information section. This is all about you. So when you fill in the name and address and that sort of thing, and the contact information, make sure that you're putting in the information about yourself. Sometimes we have people helping us apply to college, and if you need to have your own email address and we're going to get in touch with you, and it carries over into your time at the college. If you want somebody to help you, you can use this authorized user section, which is the next section, and you can click on add an authorized user. Now there's two choices. You can add somebody who can get into all of the information and make edits and that sort of thing, or you can just add somebody that can read the information but can't make changes, but can go in and make a payment for you in case you've got somebody paying for your application. You'll notice on the left-hand side that there's check marks showing up as I go through each section. So when you're working on setting up your account, I'll tell you where you've left off, because you can log out and go back in and finish setting up or finish applying later. So keep an eye on those check marks, and the application doesn't move until all the check marks are there. The next section would be citizenship and residency. So you can fill in those questions, and then we get to the education section. There's a little more detail in this and that you have to put in. It's important on all of these screens that you actually read the lines that are above any buttons or fields that you need to fill in, because there's good information. Like for instance, here it says, if you have attended any post-secondary or high school, you must declare it there, not just stuff that you think is relevant. So you have to record all of you start off with high school education, click on that, and you'll put in the high school that you attended. If there's more than one, there's a place to put add another high school. So when you're adding your high school, you're going to pick the province that you went to high school in, and then when in the bar for the school name, if you start typing the name, a whole bunch of matches will come up and you can pick your school from there. So if you went to LaSalle Secondary School, you would type LAS, and a bunch of schools will come up and you can pick one. And then there are a few places for you to put your account numbers, your Ontario education number, your student number from the high school you went to. If you don't know them, it's okay. You can put zeros in those fields, and it explains one of them needs a bunch of zeros and one of them needs 1 0. But you can fill them in so that you can move on in the application. But it's best if you go get the numbers and you can come back and edit them in later, because what that does is keeps all your accounts knitted together. Your accounts from high school, your Ontario Colleges account, and then your future accounts with the college that you apply to. The next section to put in is any college or university education. Now, when you click on the province and you want to find the school that you went to, in this one, that box will be grayed out, and you just click on the words Find School, and it'll give you a drop-down list of all the colleges and universities in the province that you selected. And you can continue from there to put in your major or program name. This could be because you've already graduated from college or university, or it may be because you're currently in. So the way you put the information there is going to change a little bit. If you have had academic upgrading at any of Ontario's 24 colleges, you would enter that information here. And if you're receiving financial support, that would be WSIB funding, ODSP funding, Indigenous band funding, that sort of thing. There's a drop-down menu there that you can select what kind of funding you're receiving, or you can leave it at no sponsorship. Notice still that those check marks are filling in as we're going through and filling in these sections of the application. The next section is experience. So that's if you would like to put anything in there to tell tell us about any experience or test information or other activities related to the program that you're applying to. However, currently at Cambrian, we don't have any of this criteria in our admissions processes. So once you've finished that section, you have set up your profile. And that may have already been done if you had an existing account, or now you've finished it and it's time to move on to applying to actual programs. You're going to click on the year. There's two buttons there with different academic years of when you would like to attend, and you need to look very carefully at those because they cover one academic year, which means it covers a September and a January intake. So you have to be careful that you get the right one, because if you click the wrong one, the program you want later won't show up. And then we're going to add our program choices. So we're going to click on Add a Program, and it'll take you to this program search screen. And you can add the program code or title just in that box there. And just a little tip, Cambrian's career guide, all of the programs have the code for the program written right beside the program name. So just to make it easy for you to put in those boxes. And then you're going to select Cambrian College under the college name. And you'll see, so we selected business here, and all the appropriate business programs came up. So now you need to look and figure out which one it is that you want to enroll in, and click on the Add button to add it. And it'll give you a summary, and it's really important to read through the summary because you'll see down below, this student has applied to the 2019-01, so that's a January intake. If they didn't intend to do that, they can go back and edit it then and change it and select the other one. Oh, and then there's a couple more questions there. The previous year applied and the previous year that you attended Cambrian College, you fill those in again for the purpose of linking accounts and making sure all your information is in one place. Entry level, all of our programs currently are level 1. The only selection there will be level 1. Then you're going to rank your program choices. So you need to put them in order, but it doesn't affect anything. For Cambrian College, it doesn't affect anything with the decisions. You will be sent an offer for any of the programs that you qualify for, regardless of where you've put them in the ranking. It's kind of for your own records of what your preference is and which programs you're really hoping to get into. Then you're going to fill out the basis for admission. So you're going to tell us if you're in high school right now, if you've graduated from high school. What comes up after that is a screen that depends on whether you put in university education or high school or what you did. And it's going to ask you if you want to have your transcripts electronically sent over to the college. Usually the best answer is yes. The system will tell you if the school that you attended does not participate in electronic transfer, meaning they won't send it over for you. And if that's the case, then you should get in touch with the guidance office at your former school and ask them how to get your transcript over to Cambrian College. The last thing you have to do is pay for your application. So when you were applying, you had 5 choices, and 3 of them can be at Cambrian College, and that costs $95. So the payment screen comes up here, and you can pay by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, debit, or Visa debit, and go through the process. Go through the process and pay for that, and then print off your receipt so that you have a record. The next thing that will happen is that you will get an email and a package in the mail from Cambrian College saying thank you for applying and asking you to open your My Cambrian account. So My Cambrian is the portal in our world that we will use to communicate with you the whole time you're at Cambrian College. So it's really important. Just like I was saying, it's important to do your own college application, put your own information there. The person who's going to be coming to Cambrian needs to know how to get into the My Cambrian account and look at all the different tabs in that. And again, there's a place where you can put somebody else to have access to it if they're helping you with your applications and that. But if somebody else does it all for you, you're going to get to Cambrian, and you're going to be using this every day, so then you'll have to learn those skills. So at first, you're going to be working with the applicant tab, and it's going to tell you information about your program choices. So there's one here on screen now, and you'll see the fields to the right of the program name. They're going to fill those in as they go along and make decisions and that sort of thing. So what you're waiting for now are offers, and the offers will show up on both on your Ontario Colleges account and on your My Cambrian, and you accept your offer on Ontario Colleges. And once you've done that, you're done with the Ontario Colleges website and you're working through the My Cambrian portal. And once you've accepted an offer, you'll start using the student tab on the My Cambrian portal. So that's pretty much everything you have to do. And after that, you need to just monitor your account and make sure you're keeping in touch with us. If we tell you you have anything that you need to send us, like another transcript or things like that, it will all show up on this My Cambrian account. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them in the comment box below this video. And even after we're live, we'll answer your questions as soon as we can after you enter them. So a few important dates coming up. February 1st is called the Equal Consideration Date. So I don't want you to really think of it sort of as a deadline, but it's not a hard and fast deadline. So if you know what you'd like to do it before February 1st. That puts you in the first group that's being considered for entry to Cambrian College. If you apply after February 1st, you're just in the next group that's looked at for consideration for the seat. So if you don't decide till after February, it's okay, but it's best to apply before February 1st. We will send out offers for open enrollment programs on February 1st, and we'll send out offers for limited enrollment programs on February 15th. You then have until May 1st to decide what you'd like to do and accept your seat, accept your offer, and secure your seat. We're going to be doing another Cambrian Live on January 30th. If you'd please join us again, we're going to be over at Cambrian's residence. We're going to take you on a tour and talk to some students who live in residence. And we're going to talk to some people that work there as well, find out how to apply and what it's like to live there and that sort of thing. The best way to come and see Cambrian is to come for a campus tour or in some way come and visit us. So campus tours are Monday to Friday at 1 o'clock. And during the March break, we have an increased number of them during the day as well. If you go to cambriancollege.ca/book-a-tour, there's a form there you can fill out and you'll get an email from us and just tell us what date you'd like to come for your tour. Our spring open house is on April 14th. That is the best way to come and check out Cambrian College. We're open on a Saturday just for you. All the professors are there. We have students there to talk to, but there's no classes going on. So you can go walk around in the labs, talk to the students about what it's like to go to Cambrian. And there are giveaways and prizes as well. And you can pre-register for open house on our website and be pre-registered for some of the prizes. This is our contact information. The recruitment department is available to help you with applying to college, any questions that come up after that, applying for OSAP, pretty much anything that you need help with in finding your way to Cambrian College. If you call us or email info@cambriancollege.ca, we'll be happy to help you. So, thank you very much, everybody. My name's Colleen Heidman. We're here from Cambrian College's Studio 3190. Apply to Cambrian College now, and if you'd like any help or have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. Bye for now.